And joining me now is the spokesperson and MLA from the Shinde Sena faction. Deepak Kesarkar joins me. Appreciate your joining us, Mr. Kesarkar. Today marks 4 weeks since the Chief Minister was sworn in and the Deputy Chief Minister was sworn in, and there is no cabinet expansion still that has taken place. Are you telling me India's second most populous state will be run only by 2 persons? You can't even form a cabinet, sir, after almost a month?
Sir, cabinet formation is important, no doubt, but at the same time we had several things which were to be tackled immediately. One was the flood situation, and then the various decisions which were kept pending for quite a long time. So that decision making process has improved a lot, and right now the survey which was done by our government departments, our speed of taking decisions were 125%. Whereas it was 50% in the previous government. So no doubt the feelings of the people of the districts which are far off from Mumbai were thinking that if there are no guardian ministers, then it becomes difficult for them to approach the government authority. That feeling I have already made known to Honorable CM and Deputy CM, and they have assured me that they will make the expansion as soon as possible. But it's a process where senior leaders are also involved.
No, you're saying expansion. Sorry, sir. You're saying, Mr. Kesarkar. Yeah. Mr. Kesarkar. You're saying expansion as soon as possible. It's already 4 weeks. You should have already. You planned for everything else. You planned to go to Surat and stay in a hotel, to go to Guwahati and stay in a hotel, to break the Shiv Sena. But when it comes to government formation, you seem to have been caught napping. You are telling me, sir, that in a state like Maharashtra, which has been affected by floods, where there is farmer suicide, only the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister can run the entire Mantralaya? Where are the ministers? Where are the guardian ministers? How is this state going to run like this?
Sir, it is mostly dependent on the efficiency of the people, because you should remember that Jagan Mohan ji, when he took over as the Chief Minister, 3 months there was no cabinet, but still in our case it would happen as fast as possible.
But is the real truth, Mr. Kesarkar, that there is a fight for the Lal Batti? Everybody wants to be a mantri. That whether you are an independent or the Shiv Sena faction or BJP, everybody is racing to become a mantri, and you are finding it impossible at the moment to accommodate all these pulls and pressure. That is the reality, is it not?
So this is not the fact. In fact, none of us are unhappy, because we are quite happy with the kind of accessibility that the CM and Deputy CM has. So if you come to Mantralaya, you will find at least 50 to 100 MLAs coming to Mantralaya every day and meeting the CM, Deputy CM, and get the works of the people done. So that is happening very fast. Even yesterday, when Mrs. Shindeji, who is our Honorable CM, was supposed to leave for Delhi, I could realize that there were around 200 to 300 people waiting in the queue to meet the Honorable CM. So he made it a point to look into each representation that he received, and he marked those representations as well. This is happening for the first time, because they are in such a hurry. They usually do it after they reach,
all of that is happening, why is it so difficult then?
The remarks also.
But Mr. Kesarkar, why is it then so difficult to form a cabinet? No, if all is well, Mr. Kesarkar, if all is well, if everyone is happy, why is it so difficult to form a cabinet?
Sir, when you are forming a cabinet with a national party, you will definitely remember that when this Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi was being formed, it took 1 month to just make that common minimum program. And then they declared the support, and the cabinet came into existence only after that. And before formation of the cabinet also, there were several meetings, because Congress headquarters is in Delhi. And that's why that process was going on, and it was quite a lengthy process. So I think that you should give us some time, and it would happen within next maybe couple of days.
No, I hope that the people of Maharashtra will give you time. But what I want to understand, you mentioned that the Chief Minister had to come to Delhi. He has already come 5 times in the last 1 month to Delhi. When the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi government was formed, you said Sharad Pawar is the remote control. He is running the government. That was the charge. today the charge is Amit Shah, Home Minister of the country is your remote control. Eknath Shinde has to come to Amit Shah for every decision. Even the cabinet is going to be decided in Delhi and not in Mumbai. Is that true or not?
Sir, cabinet will not consist only of Shiv Sena ministers, but it will also consist of BJP ministers, because BJP ministers are to be decided by the BJP party, whereas the headquarter of BJP is in Delhi, and they have no doubt come to Delhi, but they have come for different reasons. There were court cases also for which they will have to look into that also. So every time it was not regarding the cabinet expansion, and
Okay. You're saying that there are no problems, but as I said, it's almost a month now. Today is 4 weeks since that government was formed in Maharashtra. We still don't have a cabinet. We'll wait and see when the cabinet expansion takes place in Maharashtra. For now, Mr. Kesarkar, I appreciate you joining me here on the news today.